Hello everybody and welcome to our fourth game of King of the Hill and our Season 3 finale. We have here playing as the austere on the south side of Longraskar. It is the fearsome Devem.
And in the north we have our legendary challenger, a ancestor of Aragorn, playing as the Soviet Unions. It is a Isildur.
The Soviet Unions.
Yeah, I didn't know Aragorn came from a Soviet bloodline, but there you have it. But I really want to see how Isildur plays this commander. I don't know. I haven't got a chance to watch him play any commander mod, except maybe a 2v2 game or so.
Well, we
He's
look
got
back
double
at,
con opening.
I like this. I wanted to see the conscripts actually. I was just going to say, Easy's performance in King of the Hill has been incredible actually. His Brit play was, I think, the best Brit play I've ever seen of any player ever in the history of COH2. It was mechanical, it was machine-like, and it was brutal. He had a very good performance as well. I can't remember which faction he used. I think it was USF actually. He did a very good run with USF in the last two episodes. So we haven't seen him play Soviets yet, and I'm interested to see what he's been doing with this. I know he's been scrimming with Von Asten, so there should be some strategies here to watch closely.
Double MG42 from Devem before even a second Grenadier.
I don't think it's too bad really. Perhaps he expects the conscript opening. And a map like Longraskar, I think if you can just block down those entrance routes, if you can get an MG early on to just make sure that you are holding your resources, it'll allow you that time that you need to get into the early mid game, that tier 2, get some of those light vehicles out.
Absolutely. 4 grands for Isildur. Excuse me, conscripts. Same thing, really.
This was a nice hop into the building there. Sight was given by the pioneers. MG setting up on the wrong side of the house.
Ooh, Molotov upgrade on the way. He's stalling this arc switch on the MG in the house. Look at that. Just keeps dodging it to get the Molotovs online. And here it comes. Devem's definitely going to have to hop out of there.
Yeah, unfortunately, he was quite quick on it. He's using the pioneers right now to try and sweep up this conscript squad and get the suppression on the second squad. It's a very controlled play by Devem. There's a lot of conscript action going on just outside of the base. The suppression from that MG42 did come in. And there could be a squad wipe here as 2 grenadiers see a late retreating squad by Izzy. Love the early game aggression though. This is absolutely what the conscript build is all about. The Molotovs just make this even more brutal.
Enemy forces are capturing our supplies.
See here that Devem is going to capture the strategic point outside of opponent's base, laying mines as well.
Fully committed to this aggressive push, and actually Devem went for the push on the cutoff there, but thanks to the middle VP, he's not actually cut off, so still getting income.
Like, Devem just lay a minefield on the retreat, but of course the units retreat on the right hand side, not the left. So he missed that opportunity to claim a few squads there.
Wow, did we notice the third MG42 out?
This screams to me that Devem wants to play defensively, hang on to the game for as long as he can, and maybe call out that beastly Tiger Ace, which I really want to see from this commander actually.
What I'm thinking, he's just going to creep up onto the cutoff and have 3 MGs prevent any kind of flank from the conscripts.
There could also be that, actually, the potential for base pinning, you're right, is huge. Late retreat here from Isildur. Now known as Easy, sorry. He's lucky to get away with that. Devon not really focused on standing still and getting higher accuracy shots on the retreating models.
Enemy is taking our territory. Production upgrade. Our veterans shall defeat the enemy.
Ooh, there's a Tellermine there on the mid VP. There's a sweeper right on top of it. But Isildur's about to eat a rifle nade. Oh, lots of damage there. Might be able to pick it up. So close.
Enemy forces
He
are
didn't actually
securing
sweep up
our
all the
territory.
S-mines on the cutoff either.
You see here as well, and we already mentioned earlier about the VP in the center. Even with this cutoff here from Izzy, still actually doesn't deny the resources thanks to that center VP capture. So good map control from Devon. Oh, that's a beastly rifle grenade. Lone model on the retreat. Is there the finishing shot? There's a lot of these. There's a lot of these late retreats and lucky escapes in this game so far. Devem here just getting his MG42 into the garrison. And I think actually, is he just running here? Might want to try and cancel the Molotov early. No, actually he does go for
Engineers ready for assignment.
trying to wipe the models in the building. It's going to force the retreat from Devem as he starts to regain a little bit of control. It's a good flank on the MG42 north side. And Devem, if he does try and get the suppression here, will be flanked by another squad of conscripts. Just seen Panzer Grenadiers from Devem. I wonder if this is...
We are losing a sector.
I wonder if this was supposed to be the battle phase 2. It's caught a lot of players off guard.
Could have been, because he doesn't really have to reinforce his guys, so. Well, he got the ring, I hope so.
We are losing support.
I mean, I think he might have meant to build them because his fuel situation plus P-Grens are really good versus conscripts, so.
He has a good composition right now.
Incendiary rounds to get him out of the house.
Fight for the motherland.
Wow, they travel far.
Yeah, it's brutal.
Now, Izzy back in the base is just getting his tier 3 up right now. So we could see a T-70 on the field very soon. The fuel is there for it. Also haven't seen much out of the Doctrine pick yet. Plenty of potential for that. This green cover, by the way, on fuel in the west is fantastic. It's allowed Izzy to hold fuel on that side for a very long time.
Needs to be careful though, there's P-Grens coming in on his retreat path. See if he goes for a bundle nade on retreat. He's got just enough munitions.
He's going to try Uro out of there and get a more favourable retreat path. And I think he may have found it. That's a very sensible decision.
Nice, didn't even give him the chance to throw the nade on retreat. I think is very smart there. Only thing I'm concerned about, okay, no, he's sweeping the S mines. I was concerned about him hitting those on retreat, but he's made it. Swap those.
Good control by Easy there, just making sure he's always correctly behind green cover, not letting any of the members take that suppressive hit. That mine that we saw getting planted, by the way, could be really good at stopping the Panzer Grenadiers. Actually, the engineers taking 2 models down at the start. And here's the T-70.
I think the crawler's gonna hit the mine, Stormless. Yep. Almost wipes the P-Gren squad, but it's barely gets away there. There's our T-70. Tripwire flare is also in use by Isildur. I love to see those. They're very powerful for how cheap they are.
interesting moment for DevM. He doesn't have AT at all at the moment. Doesn't even have enough for Shreks on the Panzer Grenadiers. His tier 3 is going up now, but doesn't have the fuel really to build anything from it.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
Oh, MG42 goes down. Long hit from the T70. Momo, I don't always like the idea of being 10 minutes into a game without any AT. It seems a little irresponsible.
Very risky. Yeah, extremely irresponsible.
The enemy is taking our territory.
Oh, the second T70. D from DevM, I think, was the one who was really spamming double T70 as Soviets, and now pretty much everyone's emulated that. Yeah, it's on the way, and it's going to be against no pack 40s. In one pack 40, you got to be careful. If there's one of those get around you and you don't have a Gren ready nearby, it's going to be horrible. Oh, Panzer Shreks. There we go.
Yeah.
There's something.
I had a feeling actually that it might be the Panzer Shreks, but definitely say goodbye to some of the anti-infantry power that is needed really to get rid of the conscripts. I feel that was probably forced on DevM there.
Absolutely. One side of the Shreks is that they can get pushed around, especially by double T70, so it's really gonna need like a Gren near it. I want to see the new Ostwind from DevM. That thing is so powerful. His Panzer Core is up, so support armor core. He's just about another minute and a half away from an Ostwind. That's the other problem with Shreks, is they can get kited, while AT gun can't.
Yeah, it's actually a very tough unit to use in a situation like this as well, because to reinforce them is a bit more expensive. There's only like the 4-man squad, and you really do have to like get out of there once you drop a couple of models. But this is a great base pin from Izzy. DevM's being forced to go to the left-hand side and try and reclaim his fuel. We see Incendiary from the MG42 on the T70. This is
and a foul. It's on the rear armor too, Stormless. It looks like it's gonna die. Oh, and it's abandoned. Oh, he killed it. Nice.
That was crazy play from DevM. Brilliant play.
He showed the rear armor, and that's where the incendiary rounds will actually do a lot of damage, so well played. Really needed that.
And actually, you know, DevM hasn't had one of the best showings in King of the Hill this season, but occasionally he does a couple of things that remind you that he is, I still think, the top earner in Company of Heroes franchise ever. One of the biggest all-time tournament winners and players. Panzer Shreks are coming back onto the field now. DevM managing to retain his territories and push off what was a very good base pin attempt by Izzy.
Tripwire flares, mines, just so much anti-personnel things being set down by Isildur. Just keep bleeding manpower. And I think here comes our Ostwind. It's another 20 manpower.
Q mortar. Oh, see the tank commander there by Izzy. Look at the recon on that. It's really good actually having the T-70s for spotting. It means that the conscripts can really pick the right angles to run in. They've got Ura, they've got the Molotovs. They can deal a lot of damage, cause a lot of chaos with the MG42 positioning.
We have 300 points remaining.
Yeah, T-70 vision is going to be great for supporting team crews like the Maxim and maybe a Zis gun, which we'll probably see once the Ostwind is...
I actually really like the composition from DevM. It's very, very classic.
Stormless. We have Tier 4 up for Soviets. So that what does that mean? That means that he can start getting 7-man conscripts.
I'm interested to see these. Very, very interested to see these. I see that they've been doing a lot on the balance front with these, and I think that they're still getting buffed at the moment because they were still losing fights in cover. Here, of course, is the Ostwind.
Newly buffed. A lot stronger than live patch. Almost wipes out that conscript. Devim also tried to pull off his bundle nade on retreat as well. He's also been utilizing the global sprint ability that this command.
In the build right now, we've got the T-34-76.
Tell me again about the 7-man con.
Tell me again about the global sprint, Momo.
Oh no, it's within the squad itself. Sorry.
Right. Oh, it's a nice Ura. Manages to get around the arc of fire from the MG42. Of course, the Ostwind is coming back to try and give support. Do we have AT grenades? We do not have any AT grenades for Easy. So, of course, that T-34-76 has now arrived. Ostwind will need to be careful. Nice.
All the combat engineers. Yeah.
You see the quick recruit there by DevM though. Doesn't get much better than that. T-34-76 now going to chase down the Ostwind.
The enemy has put a wedge in our lines.
There's our 18-8.
Actually just being used on the Ostwind. Not enough to give engine damage though. The Ostwind really is such a great counter to this build. The manpower damage that's going to be inflicted on Easy now is huge.
Yeah, it's already vet 1. 7-man conscript, lots of good heat. There's our first hack coming for DevM. Oh, needs to be careful with those P-Grands. Yeah, sticks around to take a shot off there, but just one shot away, one RNG shot away from getting wiped there. Placement Minesweeper for DevM as well. Really gonna need it with all these tripwire flares and TM35s.
This is actually a very close game so far. In fact, I think the only difference I can really see between them comes down to the VPs, of which EC's been much more dominant on those. Currently holding a triple cap, so 0.75 VPs per second going down for DevM.
It's really impressed that DevM hasn't lost an MG to Isildur for 20 minutes. He has 3 MGs, so it's a lot to manage.
I really like seeing this again with constantly using the Pioneers with the Minesweepers on the front lines. Got to be so careful with the Ostwind. It's such an important unit. There's always Minesweepers first. In fact, Minesweepers here may just pick up. There's another TM35 as you're talking about earlier, Momo. But,
yeah, it's right there in front of the Ostwind, spotted, so he's busy capping middle VP. T-34 is still getting repairs, so Ostwind is free to do as it pleases.
Oh, that was so close.
Oh yeah, it looks like he might lose that. That's running through the Ostwind right now, through the middle. It's pretty close. He's going for it.
That is so lucky. How many times have we seen that? How
That
many
was
times have you
unfortunate.
seen that today? This is so sneaky. Izzy is everywhere at this time. He's like causing DevM to have to micro in all areas of the map, just trying to pull the focus. He's playing around here with the Ostwind, trying to buy some time. There's a second T-34-76 coming in. And Izzy is so desperate to keep hold of this triple cap. DevM just falls below 200 VPs.
Damage on this Ostwind. Shredding those conscripts. I wish we saw more usage from this commander though. Resealed, or he did not use guards or Dushka or the weapon drop. It's just been the 7-man cons is a global change now for Soviets. It's not just unique to the commander.
Right. I actually really like the
DevM is close
incentives
to a
to
Panzer
tech, you know.
Mm-hmm. DevM, remember guys, he can get an OKW Panzer IV. But wait, here comes the 234 on the flank of the Ostwind. Should be okay. He's got access to Blitz if he wants to make a run for it. Oh no, the mine. There's combined arms on the Panzer. Gonna say hello to this T-34. Needs to be careful. Here comes a strafe. The rocket strafe. A shielder used it from the wrong side. If he reverted it to come from DevM's base, he would have killed the Ostman. And look at this, T-34 is abandoned. Stormless, it's abandoned in this.
That is so unfortunate for Easy. I have a feeling this game's going to start to turn around. The Abandon is just behind the AT gun in the center at the moment. DevM's going to be working really, really hard to make sure he keeps that. But here is EC. He's trying to go in with the T-70 to destroy this. And there it is. That's good play.
Hopefully it doesn't
Absolutely
cost him
necessary.
a T-70. Oh, that long-range Shrek hit. That comes in. It clears the T-70 Stormless. Oh no, what a disaster. He went on the reconnaissance mission to finish off the T-34. But now he's a hero of the Soviet Union, awarded posthumously.
You know, I think it was still worth it. He's got the T-34-76. DevM's going to be building the Panzer IV, not going for that the upgrade into Tiger. So actually, you know, the Panzer IV, it's not going to be that great. I mean, we've got Tier 4 up for EC. Can build a variety of units that will
Look at
counter
this.
the Ostwind.
DevM has the OKWP4 in construction.
I don't think it's going to
Panzer
be that great.
IV OSP-J. Oh, I don't know about that. It's very good versus T-34-76s. Much better than the standard P4. Ostwind doing God's work, making all these conscripts hills. Oh, this Maxim is so low. That 2 rate of fire increase. Look at this. Almost obliterates that Maxim. Barely gets away.
DevM is about to switch things around a little bit as he brings in a triple cap against EC. Ostwind picking away at the engineers there, repairing that T-34-76. That's a great first hit from the Panzer IV. And EC, I think, as I was expecting, going to draw out an Su-85 from Tier 4. I think it's a really sensible decision. You can see the AT grenade here from the conscripts. Oh dear.
Farther. Su-85 is almost finished production. One cool thing, guys, the Panzer Grenadiers now have with their Panzerschreck is combined arms. When they get close to allied vehicles, they get their little speed increase and less received accuracy. You see that little icon next to the Panzer Grenadiers? S-285 is looking for blood, but the Shreks are ready. Act as a deterrent to that push.
It's so important for the conscripts to go in here. There is an opportunity, but actually the Ostwind is going to get quite far up the field, and that is just food, really, for the Su-85. A great AT grenade goes in, gets around the cone of fire from the AT gun. There's a Faust on the Su-85 as well. Not sure who will come out victorious out of this one. Su-85 misses. The T-34-76 is coming in to try and get that Ostwind. He's got to be so careful about his positioning and movement here. Oh no, main gun destroyed before he gets the last hit.
Oh.
Su-85 wants to go in. Oh, and the T-34-76 does go down to a hit from the AT gun. Ground attack attempted by the Su-85. It's not successful. Easy there, I think, just needs to pull back from this.
This is where the triple MGs are now a huge headache for him. He can't make any headway. Panzer IV repaired on the field there behind the broken house. Ostwind is halfway to Vet 3 with 33 kills.
Su-85 now repaired. Is he going to be saving up for his next vehicle? Probably another T-34-76. At least all of his infantry is well vetted. Engineers are coming up to their triple veterancy. They're going to be quick repairs all over. It's so difficult for Easy to get back on these VPs, though. Is he actually going to surrender at this point? That's a shame, you know? Actually, that was a really good game between the two players. I think Easy probably still had room to work there, but so far on the back foot, didn't want to give it a go.
Yeah, those Panzer Grenadiers were the ace unit for DevM that game. Well played. GG.